Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming to you from just near Australia's capital called Canberra, and I'm in a little town called Hall, which is in New South Wales. And I've just had a little break this afternoon. I've been working solidly this weekend, and I wanted to come out to give you a comparison to the landscape that you've been seeing from my videos in Queensland in Australia. Now, here is really dry. The humidity level is very low, and as you can see, it's much drier than in the subtropics where I normally am. Martin Luther King, his birthday was last Friday, but the celebration and long weekend for him is celebrated in the United States, Monday being the celebration of his birthday. And you know, when I think of movies like JFK and I think of Selma, we know that there is so much injustice that sometimes it feels as if it's an insurmountable hurdle to get through those injustices. The riots that have occurred in the US Capitol recently are very much a reflection of the discord that exists and the aggressive opposing views. And what we need to learn to do is to take the aggression out of the equation, because if we keep fighting, we're never going to actually resolve our differences. We need to listen to each other instead of yelling at one another, which is what we've seen exhibited. But the fact that it's, you know, this weekend I'm somewhere different and it's Martin Luther King's holiday weekend, I wanted to just read from No Boxing Allowed, a little section where I mention Martin Luther King along with others. So this video is going to be very much me reading to you, and I trust that you enjoy the messages. Humans who knowingly possess very high levels of personal power and use it to affect positive change in a variety of ways without the support or weight of positional power for reinforcement are worth every ounce of praise and support we can give them. The most notable examples of these kind of folks are the scientists who labour in their laboratories making discoveries of universal importance and benefit, writers without being motivated by monetary reward share their wisdom for the benefit of all, buskers who share their talents with the masses in the streets, mentors who share their wisdom and experience to assist others to grow, achieve and mature, charity workers who are paid nothing or very little to work long hours, often under arduous conditions, and they do so out of love, entertainers who visit the ill and infirmed, those on military deployments, or to raise funds for both global and local community betterment, self-motivated staff at the coalface in organisations who work each day to produce outputs and outcomes for the common good, going home each day feeling fulfilled and happy. And lastly, volunteers who give freely of their time to help others and the community. But there are also those who possess great personal power combined with positional power, and can thus bring about major positive and lasting changes in their spheres of influence. Take a moment to think of Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Princess Diana, and Nelson Mandela. They could have kept their views quiet and not acted for positive change, but instead they walked tall and strong to teach others how to think, reason, reflect, and do it right. Positions of authority and power bring high levels of responsibility and accountability, and thus it's most appropriate that honesty, integrity, transparency, and humility underpin your actions and words at all times. there is a societal expectation that you will, quote, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. People are listening to you and will believe what you say. And that's the error that President Trump made. People listened to him and followed what he said. Words matter. I'm hoping that from this point on, given that the inauguration of the new president occurs in a few days, that I don't need to bring up the Trump administration. I'm looking forward to positive change, and I hope this week you'll take a moment to reflect on your positions of authority in your spheres of influence and look at your personal power and how you can make that a good impact on others, not a bad impact. I hope you have a really wonderful week going forward. I trust that you stay safe and you make the right decisions and you act with discernment in risk managing situations that perhaps sometimes you don't have control of. Bless you, and I will see you again in a week's time. Bye for now.